Hi everybody, in this video I'm going to be covering the admissions process. We're going to learn how to create a new admission, view all admissions records, view individual records, and edit existing records. So, in this scenario, we're going to be registering a new student. We're assuming that the student has written and passed the entrance examination, accepted the offer letter, paid the full school fees, and has the proof of payment. So let's go ahead and register this student. We click on new admissions. On the start screen, we have, before you begin, please ensure you have the following details: parents' details, students' details, fees, payments. The process will automatically create an online account for the parent using the valid email address provided in the parents' details. So we're assuming we have all these details ready. So we're going to click the continue button and we'll fill out the parents' details. Also, this part of the process is optional, so we can skip it if we don't have the parents' details at the moment, and we can always add the parents' details later. So for now, we're just gonna fill in the parents' details because we have it. So we filled out the parents' details. Please note that the username field is read-only, meaning that you can't put any text in there. This is because the username is automatically generated, which is typically the user's email address. So it is important that you get the email address correctly. The user is going to receive a validation email. If the user hasn't received a validation email in over an hour, you need to contact BlueRain support to verify the issue. It could be that the email address given is incorrect. The same goes for the mobile number. The system uses mobile 1 field to send alerts to the user. So if the user hasn't received a text message in over an hour, again, please contact BlueRain support. So we're going to click next. So this takes us to the student's registration form. We filled out the student's details. The student's ID is automatically generated, so this field is read only. We have the class, the first name, the last name, the date of birth, the religion, the gender, the address, the email, and the phone number. I've left it blank, but if the student has an email address, you insert it there, and also a phone number, you insert it there. Right, so this takes us to the payment screen. So we're going to enter the payments details. As you can see, the student reference was automatically generated. The student has been placed in primary 1 gold as we specified, and we're going to select school fees. Please note that this school fees is pre-populated as defined in the fees entity. I'm going to go through that in a separate video. So like we said, we're assuming the parent has made full payments for this student's school fees. So we're going to put the full amount, which is 3,000, and method of payment is bank deposit. So if it's cash, the payment reference will be automatically generated. But if it's bank deposit, would have to insert the payment reference. So this can be seen on the bank teller or whichever proof of payment the parent has presented. So in this case, I'm just going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and date of payment by default is today, is the current date, but you can change it if you wish. It has to be the same as what is on the proof of payment. So we're going to click save. So we have our invoice. You can cross-check to make sure everything is correct, and you can print it out if you wish. You can print it out on a letter-headed paper, and it's going to come out like this, giving you a space at the top of the page, or you can decide to just print it out as it is. So it's going to come out like this. But either ways, at this stage, the admissions process is complete. So you can just click OK. And we're presented with the student's registry record. So you can see all the details. The student has been registered. There's the current term, the current class. The status is enrolled because we've paid the full school fees. The the enrollment information, that's the date, and the admissions information. Again, you can edit this at any point in time, and we just click close, and the registration is complete. So we click OK, and you can see the new student we just registered. That's the details here. You can view it at any time, and you can print out the information again. Letter headed, and that's it. Oh, and just to confirm, we created a parents record as part of the process, so you can confirm that by going to parents entity, and it's going to be at the top of the list. So if you click on view, we can have you can view the parents details as this. You can see all the information we presented, and you can see the child is automatically linked to the parents record. So you can click on that, and that's the child's details. And you can also view this child or student's details on the student's entity. You can see it's at the top of the list because the newly created records are on the top of the list. So again, you can view this record, and you can see that the parent's name is listed here, and the parent's ID is there as well. Also, a point to note, if you notice, we completed all this process without internet connection. So you might be wondering, how would the system send a validation email and text message to the user? New accounts are created by the cloud server. So at the moment, all this request has been created, but is saved in your computer. So until you connect to the internet and perform a synchronization, this wouldn't happen. So we are going to connect to the internet and run a sync. So we get this request to the server, and then the server can begin the account creation. So the user will now get a validation email and a text message too as well. Oh, it's connected, and we're going to refresh. So yeah, so as you can see, we have 16 uploads. So we're going to perform the synchronization task, and that should take a few seconds. So basically, it's transferring all what we've done to the cloud server, including the request to create a new online account for the parent. So we've come to the end of this video session. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.